guys, this is a quick one. This came together so quick. You know, sometimes I do a layout and it's lots and lots of repetitive process, and sometimes I have papers that I absolutely adore and I don't want to do too much to them. This is that situation. So I'm scrapping a photo of two of my dogs. Well, actually one's Taylor's and one is Angela's / family dog. That's Coco when she was a lot younger, and Gizmo as well. Now, this is a P13 paper pack. This is the Coffee Break collection, and I used page 4 and 6. I used that background. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, I don't know if you like these sort of muted tones. I love them. They're just, I just love these colors. You know, that brushed sage color with the peaches and the I actually paired Tattered Rose with this collection because it goes really, really well in the Distress Oxide. So I'm very quickly fussy cutting this. It is in super high speed because who wants to sit and watch me fussy cut? Now this is super duper simple, but I actually did something that I've never done before on this layout, and in 20 years I have never done this, and I love it. I love it. It is one of those things where less is more. So I decided to do it on this particular layout. So here I'm just cutting a border. Now, you can't do this if you've got a guillotine trimmer. If you've got a trimmer that is like mine with the sliding blade, you can gut paper and you can be really accurate with it. So I've actually cut myself a 1/2 inch border, and so I cut it in a little bit, so it's in 1/4 inch. Then I cut a 1/2 inch border, and then I took out 2 sides off that center square just to give me a gap. Then I came in with my Distress Oxide, the new one from Tim Holtz, Distress Oxide ink in Scorched Timber. I love this color. This color is my go-to brown. I absolutely love it. If you're wondering if you need it in your life, you probably do, and you don't even know it. It is a brown that has a grey undertone rather than a yellow undertone. So it is so brown it's nearly black, but when you put it next to black, it's an obvious brown. Like, I love it. Now, when you're doing a border like this, so you can see what I'm doing there, I attached one bit once I got it lined up perfectly, and I did run my Teflon bone folder over that just to get it all laid down. Now, it looks like there's depth because of the way I've gone around those border pieces with my ink, and in fact there's no depth whatsoever. There's no raised up bits and pieces at this point at all. So this is my title. It's called Everyday Favorites. It's a PEARTREE cut file. I'll have it linked in the description below if you want to grab it. Not sponsored, that's just where I like to get my titles from. And if I don't make them myself, I can always usually find something over at PEARTREE cut files. And yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. Now, this is where I decided to go, am I going to do this or am I not going to do this? And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. I've pulled out my flat back pearls, and I've pulled out the dark brown. Now I've got a couple of different shades of cream. I know that sounds weird, but I've got a shade of cream that is, it's not yellow. It's it's more like an ivory. Now, I'm using my liquid pearls, not for dimension. I'm using it for shiny color and not actual texture. So, and not lots of, like liquid pearls. It's a dimensional liquid. It's a dimensional liquid, pearlescent, beautiful nugget of goodness. I just love it. but I decided to use it. I never do this. I remember Cassandra from Crazy Craft Obsession. She actually said to me ages ago, like 12 months, 18 months ago, whatever it was. And she said, oh, you can put liquid pearls through stencils and all that sort of thing. And I never think to use it like that. But this particular title, I thought, you know what, this is going to work. So this is me just getting my title down. And yes, I do drop it on my inked surface. So that brown, I did the brown in the background on my offset. Did you see? I dropped it. I knew I would. Every time I do that. Now my E is a little bit crooked. Does it bother me? Yes, it does. It bothers me a lot. But we're going to look past it. So we're going to pretend that I got that down magically and it sat perfectly and it's not a problem. So this is just one of my old Cricut mats that I just cut down. It's still got a bit of tack to it, but not enough to put it through the machine. And sometimes I use my heat tool and that warps them, and you know, you shouldn't do that with your Cricut mats because guess what? They don't like heat. Go figure. So here is where I start to bring in some dimension. I'm using my thin adhesive foam tape and I'm raising up my letters just on the word everyday. So the rest of it's all glued down flat and I'm coming in. So I find it easier to put the foam tape down like that and then go ahead and put the letters on top of that, because otherwise I find I get them crooked. The tape that I use, I actually get from eBay, from some guy on eBay. If you want to know where I get mine from, it's linked in the Facebook group. It's pinned at the top of the page. You can have a look there, and that's where I get mine from. This tape, I kid you not, you do not get a second chance. If you put the tape on the back of the letter and you accidentally drop it, guess what? That's where it's staying. It will not come off. So I find it better if I do it that way. Now, every day I went over that with Tattered Rose Distress Oxide ink and it matches perfectly and I absolutely love it. The Sage, I bought in that metallic with the liquid pearl because I needed something shiny on the page to hold its own with what I was doing. I love this little floral bit that I fussy cut out. I love it. It's so pretty. Now, this is where I go to town. And at this point, because I haven't glued this to the background, if I don't like it, I still could fix it, chuck it out, start again, cut another one, go. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it was definitely something that I wasn't sure if I was going to love. I sped it up a little bit and now I've zoomed it right in so you can see how I do this. This is a wax tip pencil and I'm just putting down some art glitter glue and I'm putting these down randomly. There's no order to it. So you can see the cream color and then you can see these little teeny tiny ones. These are brown. I actually bought these by mistake, or they sent them to me by mistake, and they're really good to go in between those larger flat back pearls. So I'm glad I've got them, and it is something that I was going to think about grabbing some more in some different colors because they're a really good filler size. I love it. Now, once I get to this bit, I just go back through where it's still tacky because the glue's still a bit tacky, and I can add some more of these little teeny tiny bits in. I don't mind so much if they're sort of hanging over the edge of the letter a little bit. I love it. What do you think? Do you think this is something that you would give a try? It's not hard. It really, I know I say this all the time. It's giving you wow factor, and it's really not difficult at all. If you've got one of these wax tip pencils, this one I bought, they're $1.49. I got them from, I know I've bought some from AliExpress, I've bought some from Crafts Online, and I've bought some from, I think I got it from Temu, maybe. I'm not sure. But you can get them almost anywhere where you get your craft supplies, and they just make the job so much easier. And now I just brought in some glossy accents, and I'm just adding a few little lines on my flowers just to give them a little bit of something something. And that is all I do on this layout, guys. That's it. So if you like it, if it's something that you would probably give a go, maybe line your E up better than I did. But let me know, is this something that you would like? Here's the close-up for you. Leave me a comment. Do you think it's too much? Is it something you would like to have in your scrapbook maybe? Let me know. I also have all the links to my Facebook and Instagram and my Buy Me a Coffee link if you'd like to support the channel. Your call. I'm not putting out as much content as I once was. I am trying to do 3 videos a week for you guys. So let's hope I think I can do 3. I think I can. I'm pretty sure that it's going to work and we're going to get 3 a week. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll chat to you soon. Bye for now.